I love Taiwanese food, and the best part about it is it's everywhere. Um, you know, there's street vendors and markets, and so it's just really accessible. I think my favorite kind of meals were like fried rice, and I love Taiwanese breakfast. Um, they have doujiang, which is soy milk, and it usually takes most missionaries a while to get used to it, but it's really good. And they also have this breakfast called fan tuan, which means like rice ball. And what they do is they get rice and they stick like eggs and bacon and pretty much anything you'd want. They have a selection you can choose. Then they wrap it up in a rice ball and pack it down, and they give it to you in a bag to go. And I loved it. That was probably my favorite breakfast food. A lot of missionaries love the drinks that they have in Taiwan, especially donggua cha, which is like a winter melon drink. And it's fun because you can add boba. They call it janju. And you can also add milk if you want. And the way they do it is they have these cups and they seal it on top. And then when you're ready to drink it, you just stab the straw in through the top, and it's like a missionary's favorite treat. Especially if it's hot outside. Sometimes it was so hot and we'd been working so hard that we didn't really have an appetite. And so we'd just get a large size drink with the boba and milk added, and that was a refreshing drink that would tie us over. There's lots of pastries. There's lots of pastry stores that are really good. For dessert, they often would have like bean soup, red bean or green bean soup, which to me didn't initially sound appetizing, but after I'd been in Taiwan for a while, I really loved the bean soups. Mostly everything is on rice. Whatever you have is usually, a soup or noodles or rice. But I think another missionary favorite is biendang. Biendang is basically, they call it lunchbox, and it's essentially you have your rice, and a lot of them are like buffet style, and you go down and you can just pick like vegetables, like eggplant, that became a favorite of mine, like some meats, some eggs. They have eggs that are boiled in soy sauce that are kind of like salty, that I also loved. A lot of these things I didn't initially love, but grew to love. And then depending on how much it weighed or how many vegetables you got, they would charge you for your biendang, your lunch box, and that was one of my favorites.